Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for my client Michelle's vlog, and we're finishing up here the last bit before we have a meet. You know, I've had a few people chime in and say, oh, you should be doing more stuff for her meet prep. I'm not worried about it. She's just taking her conditioning work out. We are just trying to keep her strong. Keep in mind she's had to deal with a lot of stress. She's dropped a lot of body weight. She's down a full weight class, and we're pretty much going to walk in to a meet with her in the next weight class down. She figures, well, she might as well compete there this next year, and we're just going to walk in and get her a really, really easy nationals qualifier, get some more practice on the platform, maybe grab a state record, right? Well, not maybe, we're pretty sure we have one of them. So that's pretty much the goal, right? We're just going to grab a state record, get some more practice on the platform. And I don't feel that we need to do a lot of peaking. She does max effort work year round. Had her tighten up stuff on squat depth. Her squat depth is dramatically improved, making her work on the pausing a little more on the benching. And we're just going to walk in and compete. No stress, right? We're going to walk in this as a no stress meet. There's nothing really on the line other than grabbing a state record. And again, she just wants to stay and practice competing. So we're going to walk in and dominate. So again, the only change I'm having her do is I want her just backing her conditioning down. We're going to take a pretty good rest with just a couple of singles on the week going into the meet and keep it moving forward. All right, so she did a 165 pause bench there, which again, I'm happy with it. That's more than her body weight, you know, by a pretty reasonable metric. So happy there. We do some pause benching, incline benching. Here's her doing pull-ups. She's now able to do sets of 10 on normal overhand grip pull-ups. All right, we're in a good place there in terms of lat strength, tricep strength. Like I've said, we just have to build her chest up further if we want to get her bench up. And again, that just takes time. Right now, though, that's not been happening much because the scale's been going down. She moved states. You know, a lot of stuff going on for her. So we're just trying to maintain strength the best we can as she's lost weight, which we're doing. We're seeing the body weight stuff go way up. I think we had a nice 315 pull the other day. So I feel confident we can walk into competition and pull at least 315, right? We'll get a state record on the bench, and then, you know, try to come in and get a good deep squat. I want her practicing hitting those deep squats in competition, because I've told her, you know, she's gotten away with that at some regional stuff, but, you know, we have to get that depth. And we just had to adjust her stance and everything. All right, so then afterwards we do some JM presses. We do barbell rows, right? And just keep the lat strong, keeping the lat strong. All right, and for those curious, yeah, she's down something like 15, 16 pounds. Okay, that's how much she's lost. So again, the fact that we're maintaining strength, we're still hitting good lifts, we're happy with that. All right, that's, you know, decent deadlift. And then we're doing just hypertrophy work for the lower body outside of that. So what do we have? We have these hip thrust machine. I've heard doing split squats with the dumbbells, which you guys will see coming up here. We do band pull-throughs. We do glute ham raises. Right? Very, very basic stuff. And she likes this style of training. You know, sometimes people will say, well, why don't you have her do what you do? Well, because she likes conjugates. She does well on it. She's gotten considerably stronger. Right? I mean, you guys have seen her pull up to 330, right? Again, before she lost just a little bit of weight here. That was in the same weight class as what she was doing 200 when she started doing conjugate, right? It's added over 100 pounds to her deadlift. I'll take it. And even now, she is down a weight class. Leaner, lighter, more muscle, and pulling over 100 pounds more than where she was before that. So even then, we're not worried, since we're down a full weight class just from fat loss. Again, she's doing her modeling stuff. So we've got to stay pretty lean for a while from here on out. The fact that we're even hitting the same sort of numbers is good. Like, that's an absolute win. If we come in and get even close to her last total at a competition, and the next weight class down, and that's, again, no water cut involved here. This is just walk around weight. We don't really want to do big water cuts ever for her. We want to avoid that for a whole host of reasons. So again, I'm pretty happy with that, and she's happy with it. So then if we can come in and be around where she was at her last meet, in the next weight class down, get used to the leverages, find her new levers, find her optimal grips, stances, everything. Then we come in and start PRing in the meet after that in the next weight class down. And we just move forward a little bit at a time. Of course, after the glute ham raises, we do our band pull-throughs. I'm throwing in some of her ab work in here just so you guys see what she does. As I've said before, I don't prescribe her conditioning or her ab work. I let her handle all that on her own, other than just give a little advisement on it. And I let her do her own thing with those. Again, she is a trainer herself at this point. And so I give her some leeway on some of that stuff. My concern is her size and strength programming. That is what I do. Okay? That's what we handle. Handle any sort of meet prep, anything she needs to do last minute for diet to make sure we make weight, and make sure we have all of her attempts ready for competition, and then give her whatever pep talk she needs going into competition. That's just part of the game. But again, her abs are pretty strong. She does a lot of core work. You guys see her doing those toe to bars all the time, and here she's doing some other stuff. And again, she likes to incorporate a lot of her ab stuff of getting another joint involved, some hip stuff, or even the thing with the barbell over her head. Makes it multifaceted, right? And it can be a benefit. All right, dynamic effort benching. Looks just like the other day, other than instead of a max, we do speed work. We rotate grips for triples. We run 3 different grip widths. And then I believe I have some of her ab work here. So then she's doing a weighted plank. She holds for a while, then we ease into the dynamic day, right? So after this ab work, and again, she varies her ab work a lot. I don't have an issue with that. You guys see me doing a wider variety of ab work. Plus, I do a lot of just body weight crunches right now off camera here and there. Again, as we get lighter, this is something I have observed in myself and in my lifters over the years. Anytime we cut down any significant amount of body weight, it does seem like we lose the ability to brace our core as well. So we have to bridge that gap by adding some extra muscle to make up for that fat loss, through the whole intra-abdominal area. Just been a little minor thing I've noted. So it becomes kind of a good idea to start doing some extra core work if you haven't been doing it at that point, just to maintain your bracing. So again, dynamic effort lower. Since she's doing a narrow stance now, I don't have her do boxes. We just do speed squats as a normal back squat. Have her do her speed pulls conventional. And then, of course, here she is finishing up with her ab work again. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.